Yo yeah, and hello there, my name is RemusGT and let's find out if update 7.5.1, the greatest bounty, can convince us or not. Let's check out the following topics. Galactic Season 7, Date Night, Cartel Market Items, the Basilisk Prototype Venture, PvP and Gearing. Keep watching and you will find out how to receive an exclusive item. Let's start with the Galactic Season, the greatest bounty, which lasts around 137 days, which means until the 6th January 2025. And this time it is very bounty hunter oriented. So this time we won't receive a companion or a galactic stronghold on level 1. We will receive a bounty contract. This is actually an event that usually lasts 1 week, but this time we have this event for the whole Galactic Season. Then as soon as we reach level 1, we receive this quest. We can travel to Huta through the quest, not through the map. And then we can talk to Kentek Ren and start this storyline where we will battle against the dark versus light world bosses. Every week there is a new dark and light-sided boss from the dark versus light event back then. I think it was around 2015, 2016, and the new tokens will completely replace the old ones. The dark sided boss will drop light side tokens and vice versa. The tokens seem to be character bound instead of legacy bound. Very important. And by the way, if you want to reach level 1 very easily, just do a quest like I did, where you have to defeat 100 enemies, non-player enemies, important. And you just have to take your companion in like damage or tank road. You have to check what quests are available, and then you just go on a starter planet like Korriban, and then you defeat 100 enemies and easy peasy you are level 1 and you can start with the bounty contract instead of having to run a flashpoint or whatever. So an easy little trick. So what is a Galactic Season and how does it work? So in general, it works like all the season passes in the other games. You have to complete missions to reach levels and then you get rewards. You can get some cool stuff like weapons, mounts, dyes for your armor. In total 2000 cartel coins and more stuff. It's a long way until level 100, so if you want to reach that level you really have to grind. We will take a closer look at the items just a second. And there is a free reward track, the upper one, which every player will receive. And then there is a subscriber reward track, which obviously only subscribers will receive. So you have to like subscribe to the game or you have bought the game time. Here you can see the missions for the Galactic Season that you have to complete and how many points they will grant you, what you have to do. You can also track them and then see what exactly you have to do, so you can like have an eye on it in your interface and easily see what you have to do. Let's take a look on the website regarding the rewards. First of all, the dark versus light vendors. You can find them on the fleet right here at the Republic fleet and right here on the Imperial fleet and the supplies area as well. So here we can see the rewards like these lightsabers, the Jedi-like armor sets, more armor sets, but let's forget about this one helmet and some mounts. In the Galactic Season you have plenty more rewards like this weapon here that is for all the different weapon types. Then we got some more stuff such as 2000 cartel coins, 750 tech fragments, which is not a lot, and more armor sets. I gotta say they look really high quality texture wise, but relatively mid regarding the look of it. Maybe you can do something with the helmet, with the chest, but all in all, they are not my taste. There's a really cute new white lost cat or kitten that you can get, and more weapons. Here you can see this really nice new helmets that are also in the new Galactic season. I think that's the one from Star Wars Episode 6 that Leia Organa wore. Looks pretty cool. Then there is this mount, not really my taste. This flare, it looks quite cool. And there are some vendors for the Galactic season that rotate in their inventory, at least one of them. You can see the items and the costs. Check that out on your own. There are some decorations. The Basilisk prototype venture customization in red. I would have liked something with more like textures like of the Imperial or Republic logos. Maybe it will come in the future. Alright, let's check on the new inventory of Yala Nal. You can see in bold marked the white items that are new to the vendor, and there are, as always, different groups that will rotate A, B, C and D, and in the first week we had group A, then B, then C, D, then A again, and so on. And yeah, you can also see the costs of the items here in Galactic Seasons, tokens and credits. There are also items that are permanently available, and here you can see the season objectives. We will definitely not go through all of them. You can check them here on the website or in-game where the current objectives are available. Now let's get to the dark and light vendors in the supplies area here on the fleet. There is one that is called the dark side vendor, who only sells stuff for credits. And then we have the one that's called Galactic Command Dark Side vendor that sells the stuff for dark side tokens. That's the one you're probably looking for, and the same we got on the other side for the light side, with the light side gear for light side tokens. In the next room in the supplies area we got the Galactic Seasons vendors, and here we go. In this beautifully decorated room we can see the Twi'lek Yellow Null with the classic and non-seasonal rewards. Her inventory changes every week, so make sure to check in the right week. You can also see the Carrick station in here, and next to her is Kiataru with the permanent stuff. Everything for Galactic Seasons tokens. Check them out, they got plenty of cool stuff. Let's come to Date Night. The story feature that was added like 1 or 2 updates ago is now available for your companions Vet and Eric Jorgen, where you can complete weekly missions to earn a title, achievements and decorations. Important is that the characters are obviously still alive, that you are in a romance with them. You also must have completed the soldier story for Eric Jorgen and the Sith Warrior story for Vet. Imagine an update without new Cartel Market editions. But it is not this day. Welcome to the new Cartel Market stuff. in update 7.5.1, and we'll start with the Imperial Commander armor set, which finally arrived. I think it looks really great, looks powerful. It's definitely gonna work with some dye modules, so just put some other colors in there, and yeah, it still looks amazing. Yeah, I definitely love it. White, black, red, whatever. Just throw it in there and enjoy your Imperial Soldier. Now the lightsabers. The Burning Embers lightsaber in white has a really high quality, I gotta say that. Costs 1,500 cartel coins. So I think it's around 15 bucks. Yeah, looks cool. That's a new crystal. And let's put another one in there. A blue one, looks very fresh. There's sadly no effect on the crystal from the lightsaber, but I mean, I think it still looks really cool. I also wanted to check with a white crystal, because it kind of looks like the Darksaber, to be honest. Maybe you need a black-white crystal for that. And here is the Lotus Blade lightsaber. It's just kind of reversed in the colors. The colors are inverted. Obviously, as the dual lightsaber as well, a double blade lightsaber. Yeah, looks pretty nice as well. It's inspired from Star Wars Visions, the anime. Yeah. Then we got something completely new, tunings that affect your surroundings. So you either have like raining ashes or you have lotus flowers. Fits very well to the new lightsaber hilts. Yeah, it's something new. I think something innovative is always nice, and maybe with something similar with like lightning bolts for sorcerers and so on. And here's a Deadly Outcast armor set inspired from the Acolyte. Looks really casual. I really like it. Yeah, there's not gonna be a second season. It got like cancelled immediately after the final was aired. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about the TV show. The armor set looks pretty sick with some dyes as well. So like this, the Emperor's heart die, a hand die module, and like gold, white chrome. You can do a lot of stuff with it. The helmet, the chest piece, all got some nice aura. And yeah, here you can see the category, the Acolyte with the lightsabers, the appearance, short locks, and the other stuff that got added here in Star Wars Visions with the prices, 1,500, 1,000 for the tunings. Yeah, it's relatively expensive. Here's the crystal. Yeah, the effect is from my lightsaber. It's a ranked lightsaber from PvP. 2,600 cartel coins for the Deadly Outcast armor set. It's quite a lot, to be honest. I think we had 1,400 to 2,000 cartel coins back then, and now it's over 2,000. Well, here we got the stuff in a close-up. As you can see, the lightsaber looks really cool, but in the end it doesn't really matter because we cannot see them when we fight in a battle from that perspective. So please add like first person. It would be cool, maybe for VR, maybe for PlayStation or whatever. I think it would be quite something. Here's a video about the weapon tunings. Yeah, so the lotus flowers and the scattered embers. Yeah, I really think it looks cool. Sukuiga! Let's get to the Basilisk prototype venture, which is not the one that we can see right here, it's amount. But they added a companion, I think last update, not this one, not in 7.5.1, but I just wanted to highlight it because it's quite cool and I didn't talk about it yet. So if you open the content update window, you can grant yourself this mission. You need to be level 80, have an active subscription, and you should be able to travel. So yeah, your story should be a bit advanced to the point where you have a ship. And yeah, then you just need to do the quest and you can complete Lana Vizsla's story and get this companion actually account wide. So that's something really cool. And they added in this update that you can receive some companion gifts only for the Basilisk prototype and bring him to influence 30. Also, they added a fix so the Basilisk prototype does not attack you and instead fights against the enemies. The developer said that it was very embarrassing to him, her, it, whatever. And yeah, you really gotta read the patch notes. They are sometimes really funny. You can progress this mission at your own pace, so you don't have to worry about any time limits. So yeah, I guess have fun. I might gonna do that in a stream soon, so keep watching. PvP. Sadly, nothing again. But you can watch my PvP streams live on Twitch, and after 4 hours you can earn an item since SWTOR just brought us Twitch drops, a free mount, which is only available for limited time. So watch out for my streams. Watch out. You can earn the All-in VOD stream, and all you have to do is making sure that your Twitch account is connected to your SWTOR account. You can do that on the website in the account settings, just right next to the Steam account connection, and then you go on Steam, watch my streams for 4 hours, and yeah, then you will earn the item. And by the way, you can now transfer your character to the Asia Pacific server ship Vizsla without any limitations, which was not possible because of like items and credits caps or something. The server would have gotten right into an inflation. I'm not on the server because the ping is extremely high for me. And gearing. Also got some new additions. Stay calm, stay calm. There is not a new level ceiling of the gearing, so you don't have to farm all over again. We got a few more possibilities to receive rewards. As you can see here in the flashpoints, for example, there is like a selection possibility between either the currency or a chest, and that was added to pretty much all the weeklies. If you choose the cash, you will receive an item that has a higher rating than the lowest equipped item that you currently have on your character. And yeah, that's a pretty nice addition. Or you can just go with the currency. So now let's check over what exactly you can get. For veteran flashpoints weekly, you can either choose the Elite Current upgrade cache or 130 flashpoint stabilizers. For the master flashpoints weekly, you can choose between the Supreme Decurion upgrade cache or 310 flashpoint stabilizers. For the daily and heroics weekly missions, you can choose between the Noble Decurion Distribution Cache or 25 Flashpoint Stabilizers. And for the Story Operations weeklies, you can choose between the Taiwanese Upgrade Cache or 70 Operation Catalysts. Regarding the operation, you can see it says 40 in here. On the website it said 70. I'm not sure if this will be updated in the future, but yeah, let's see and keep an eye on it. In addition to that, instead of the rotations, all the weekly operation missions are now permanently available, and the weekly currency limits were increased for the Flashpoint Stabilizers from 3000 to 4000, and for the Operation Catalyst from 2000 to 3000 per week. Now it gets a bit complicated because these upgrade caches can be traded between the different types, not between different players. So you can get for 3 Elite Decurion upgrade cache and a few credits, it's like 75,000 or 100,000 credits. You get 1 Supreme Decurion upgrade cache. For 3 Supreme Decurion upgrade cache and a few credits, you get 1 Rakata upgrade cache. For 3 Taiwanese upgrade cache and credits, you get 1 Columia upgrade cache, and for 3 Columia upgrade cache and a few credits, you get 1 Rakata upgrade cache. Please let me know if you want a full video on this topic, so I will dive a bit deeper. Here in this area you can also find the vendors where you can exchange the upgrade cache, just where you get your equipment in general. To conclude, honestly, I'm a bit disappointed that there are no new operations or PvP war zones, because that's the endgame content for many players, and we haven't seen any updates in these areas for quite some time. Just keep in mind, we are still waiting for the master mode of the R4 anomaly, which was announced for the 10th anniversary of Star Wars: The Old Republic, and that's almost 2 years ago. The result is that longtime players and paying players are quitting, and we are currently more focused on casual gaming. I mean, they really do great stuff with the Galactic season, with the PvP season. Players who would have never played this play actively because they want to level the season pass, but we need like the Champions League of PvP back, okay? In terms of PvP, there's only the season right now. It's grinding wreck. For us, there's like no point in that, you know? We don't need to get some tokens to buy some new stuff. We want to fight for points, compare us to each other, and the very best gets rewarded for their outstanding performance. And since we are at it, let me just promote my upcoming PvP tournaments where we will play 1v1 and 4 vs 4. My tournament is called the Galactic Alliance Tournament, and I will probably host it on Tulacourt in the very near future, because on Tulacourt I can give you the coolest prizes for the winners. And then we will go to Darth Marcus as well, and I may need a cooperation with 1 or 2 other players so we can get some cool stuff on that server as well. And yeah, I don't want to just rant about the game updates regarding PvP and operations. There are also really cool new stuff. I mean, they really keep the Galactic season going, which is really cool, which means that players really engage with it. And the new items all look very good aesthetically. The textures are really amazing, and I really hope that they can improve our skin textures also in the near future. And I also think that the Galactic season combined with some story with the event is also something really cool, because we finally move away from just grinding And yeah, cool, you have your 500th companion, do whatever you want. I think the new developers have a higher update frequency, but also the quality is really amazing. And I'm also really eager to finding out what's going on with update 7.6 at Christmas this year. So I think it's gonna be around like the 11th December or something, with new story content, graphical improvements, and more announced. But yeah, we still have to wait for like the final announcement, and then I can do another review video, and then we can keep talking about the stuff they do. So please let me know what you think about this update 7.5.1, what your expectations were for this update and what your expectations are for the future updates. What does the game need, in your opinion, to, let's say, increase the player base once again? Some people talk about going on PlayStation or Xbox or whatever. It's easily said because there's obviously a lot of technical concerns around that, and porting is not very easy. But I really hope it's gonna happen, because we would get a lot of new players. So yeah, let's see. Please make sure to write your comment here, and then we can discuss it all. Feel free to join my Discord server. We can play together. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's free. You support me. If you give this video a thumbs up, that means you like this video, and I will continue doing so. If you give it a thumbs down, I will be sad and just keep going on making some Premiere Pro solution videos and whatever mods you can install for games I have never played. Yeah, see you in the next one. Goodbye and ciao.